Tonight, more than 200 families in Indianapolis are grieving the loss of their loved ones who were killed in homicides this year alone. Our Nicole Griffin spoke with a mother, hoping to provide comfort for other moms while celebrating the birthday of her son who lost his life to gun violence.
Never in a million years would I had ever thought that I would be burying my child.
It's been almost 3 years since Kathy Mann's son, Trayvon, was brutally killed on the northeast side of Indianapolis. Her necklace with his ashes inside is a constant reminder of the tragedy.
I don't leave home without it.
On November 17th, Trayvon would have turned 22 years old.
Normally I do a balloon release every year for Trayvon's birthday, but we have had so many more mothers that have lost their children to gun violence. Myself alone, I've lost several family members in the last 2 months or so.
On Saturday, Kathy is planning a gospel jubilee. She's calling it Put the Guns Down. Mothers are tired of crying. Pastor Donnell Howard of Hovey Street Church of Christ is opening his doors to the community for the event.
And maybe it'll cause us to consider what we're putting families through before we pull those triggers. Maybe we need to consider the struggle of a mother, a sister, a brother, a uncle, a cousin, before we pull those triggers.
Mothers and their families who have been impacted by homicides in Indianapolis are invited. Kathy has collected names of victims that will be read as a tribute. During the program, there will also be a chance for a real conversation.
How do we stop the violence? Where do we begin? Does it start at home? Does it start at school? Does it start in our communities? We have people that want to come and say things, want to come and tell the police, hey, I know who did this, I know who did that, but they're afraid, for their own lives.
As she celebrates her own son's life, Kathy ultimately hopes the Jubilee puts a smile on the faces of other grieving mothers and lets them know they are not alone. A balloon release starts here at the Hovey Street Church of Christ at 12:45 on Saturday, and then everyone will head inside for the program that begins at 1 o'clock. Working for you, Nicole Griffin, WRTV.
Kathy estimates there is space for about 50 people inside the church due to COVID-19. Face masks will be required. Anyone is welcome to come to the balloon release. Again, that is 12:45 outside of the church.